Hey Pisces, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your July 2022 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Pisces and take a look at the key themes that are showing up for you in the month of July. We'll also take a look at the soul's truth, what questions you can really ask yourself at this time to overcome any challenges, any limiting beliefs, or any obstacles, and action steps that you can take to bring more happiness, more joy, and more success into your life. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links, Pisces, in the description box below. All right, we have a little bit of a common theme going on with your reading here. We have intuition, we have spiritual toolbox, we have awakening, and we also have signs and symbols. So right away here, we have intuition, and this reminds me of the High Priestess. Your intuition is on point in the month here of July, so make sure you are utilizing that energy. This is about that voice within, paying attention to the synchronicities, which literally you have synchronicities showing up here with the signs and symbols. This is about your gut instincts. Possibly some of you are divining, using divination, using the spiritual tools that you have showing up here as well. But this is about gaining that sense of awareness, whether it's through meditation, or maybe you are highly intuitive and you are really trusting that something is going to work out for you in your highest good. This is about paying attention to what the universe is saying here at this time. This can be about you taking a little bit of time for yourself to really recap, but rejuvenate your soul. There is an energy here of hermit. So I feel like soul solitude, just for you to kind of tune in. It doesn't mean that you're wanting to get away from anybody, but some of you may just want a little bit of downtime for you to tune in, to give yourself that reset button and to rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul. So do pay attention, because your intuition is really trying to motivate you to move forward in a certain direction, whether that is in a family situation, in your career, with health goals, or even for you to gain awareness in a certain area of your life. Next, we have spiritual toolbox. Some of you may be healers out there. Perhaps you are utilizing the energies and the tools that you have at your disposal here. And not so much disposal, but on your tool belt. Some of you may be incorporating new tarot or oracle cards. I mean, you could be a reader yourself, Pisces. This can be about you working with crystals. Now, whether you work with crystals professionally or you just enjoy wearing them. Some of you may even be buying new crystals in the month of July. This can be about creating a sacred space for yourself to practice your spiritual work. Some of you may be saging your surroundings. You may be working with a pendulum, or you're just allowing yourself to sit in silence in meditation here. So you are utilizing the tools that you have available here. And I feel like some of you are learning more about the tools that you have. So I feel like there could be some sort of new spiritual practice that you're bringing about in the month of July. And it doesn't have to be a physical tool. It can be about you working on the law of attraction, or with the law of attraction. It can be about you figuring out how to overcome some limiting beliefs to write a new chapter here. Whatever it is you're doing, you're creating sacred space to align your energy with the energy of abundance here. Next, we have awakening. And this is a really beautiful energy, Pisces, to have showing up for you, because this is about the phoenix rising from the ashes. This is about you reclaiming your power. There's a huge transformation that's been taking place within you, I feel, for quite some time here, many months for you. And this is about you being truly truly authentic with who you are. This is about spiritual enlightenment. There may have been a situation here, an aha moment. Now, whether this has already happened or occurred for you, If it hasn't, I feel like this is showing up in the month of July where you're having a major awakening. And it makes sense, especially with the intuition being on point, because I feel like this awakening is internal. This is something that you are really gaining some truth and logic, but you're gaining a new understanding. You're gaining the clarity that you've needed, or maybe you didn't even recognize that you've needed here to really advance, to really make an action plan for moving forward in your life. Now, awakening is a beautiful energy, but they're giving me the Ace of Swords energy. So I feel like if there were any miscommunications, if there were any indecisive energy about which direction to go, you're gaining the clarity that you need here in the month of July. And lastly, signs and symbols. Pay attention. Spirit is communicating with you, whether this is loved ones who have crossed over, Pisces, or this is your spiritual team. You're receiving messages, and I feel more so this month than you've ever felt here. And it's because you are tuning in here. Your intuition is on point. You have the spiritual tools available to you. And it says here, coins, numbers, dreams, feathers, but also there's no such thing as coincidence, and the synchronicities are lining up one after another after another. And Pisces, it may scare you at times. It may surprise you and say, holy cow, I was just thinking about signing up for this workshop, and then you see it advertised online. Or you were just thinking about a friend and then they call you on the phone. Or you were just thinking about a loved one who's crossed over and then you hear a song that reminds you of them. Or you smell a scent that they used to wear. Something of that nature. But it's not just happening once. It's happening a lot. And it's almost, again, I don't want to say scaring, but it's surprising. It's surprising that it's happening so much for you. The universe is aligning the stars. They're giving me the stars energy here as well. And we're going to just pull a couple of cards here to see if we can dive in, because this energy is very strong regarding connecting to the spiritual side here. Okay, there's one that was flipped already in here, Page of Cups. So this could be a brand new opportunity to open your heart as well, to follow your heart, follow your passion. This could be a love for what it is that you do, or a love for a relationship. Yeah, the Tower in reverse. This is all about you reclaiming your power, which is what we've talked about here. Reclaiming your power here, I feel like, is what has caused some sort of awakening within you. There may have been a moment in the past here, or a time of change, a time of transformation. There may have been a tower moment that has already happened for you, but it's allowed you to really reclaim who you were meant to be here. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, overcoming the obstacles that you have faced in your life here. Five of Wands is about finally working together, collaborating, the universe working in your energy, the Wheel of Fortune energy, that wheel finally spinning forward here, bringing fortune, chance, and good luck to your life here. If there was a cycle that's happened for you, I feel like you're finally at a turning point in your life where that cycle is shifting into the positive versus the negative. You are escaping the prison here. Eight of Swords, whatever you felt trapped or held back in, you finally have what you need to move forward. That's what that Ace of Swords is showing up. There's the Wheel of Fortune. I knew it was going to show up here for you. You're definitely moving on to something bigger and better. Wheel of Fortune is that energy, again, of fate intervening here. But it's also about a turning point in your life. This is about good luck coming in here. And that's what this awakening energy is all about. So beautiful showing up here. Thank you for the little background clarity there, Spirit. Let's take a look and see what your soul really wants you to remember. Ask yourself, and also we'll take a look at the action steps you can take to completely move forward, reclaim your power, and live your best life. We have, when was the last time I danced freely? We have, am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? How can I surrender even more in this moment? Sometimes the Tower comes along to help you surrender, even when we don't want to, even when we resist change, or we fight change, or we're constantly hanging on to what no longer serves us any longer. And lastly, what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? Okay, so what we have here underneath intuition, which is again meditation, the voice within, awareness, we have, when was the last time I danced? So this is the energy of shifting out of your head and into your body and heart. So again, tuning into your inner self here, because it will shift you. If you start to dance, it will shift you into a beautiful state, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart. Because fear lives in the head, along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few moments of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a change of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. So yes, tuning into your intuition. Your soul knows this. If you have a hard time connecting to your intuition or recognizing whether it's fear or intuition here, you can utilize the energy of dancing. And then again, that can shift you and get you feeling that flow. Dancing is a tool to ground you in the now. So literally part of the spiritual toolbox here. This is a tool that can ground you in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is the gateway to freedom. To become free, dance. Dance for 3 minutes. This is your soul action, Pisces. Dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within you and the feeling that you feel being you. You are wild, loving. You are a wild, loving force, so express it with dance. And that can certainly help you tune into your intuition here as well. So dancing freely. This is also about the root chakra, the hips area. If you're feeling that tightness in the hips, Pisces, if you're feeling a little bit of tightness, maybe in the limbs, the lower limbs, the legs, the knees, the ankles, the feet, really get flowing, move back and forth. You can do this as well through hula hooping. You can do this through aerial yoga or some yoga poses as well, but get those lower chakras moving, and that'll really help ground you so you can connect to your intuition. Even though a lot of times we receive the channeled messages through our crown, it's very important that we're grounded as well. So in the spiritual toolbox, in this energy, we have, am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? So we did talk about the law of attraction, manifesting here. Are you going through some change? Well, it certainly looks like you've been going through that change with the Tower, with that 5 of Wands energy, and with that Wheel of Fortune. There's a cycle going on that you're releasing yourself from with that 8 of Swords energy. Are you scared to let go, Pisces, because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. So your soul action is make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart, take a breath, and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. Absolutely. Spiritual toolbox. This can even be you making and creating a vision board, you creating that, again, that bucket list, or focusing on the positive, the pros, the abundance. Also, most importantly, the gratitude for what you already have currently, but the gratitude for what it is that you are bringing into your life. So focusing on the optimism, the glass half full, is certainly going to help you align to the energy more of abundance. So use the tools that you have available to manifest this abundance into your life. Now, underneath the awakening card, which I was getting that big aha moment for you, underneath we have, how can I surrender even more in this moment? This is like the Hanged Man energy, surrendering. This is gaining a brand new perspective, letting go of any restrictions with that 8 of Swords energy. And it says here, it is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender and let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel. Oh, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply, Pisces, that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming, which we literally just talked about. Your soul action, Pisces, is this. Know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Today's mantra, I surrender, I accept all that I cannot change, and I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. Beautiful. Once you surrender to what the beautiful gifts life has to offer and that the universe is bringing in, that is going to bring in this awakening. This is what is going to bring in this spiritual enlightenment, this truth. This is all about you reclaiming your power. Instead of other people creating your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune, instead of things happening to you, this is about you creating your destiny, you going out there and living the life that you want, and you being in charge of your own destiny. Powerful stuff here for you. Next, we have signs and symbols, and below signs and symbols, we have, what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself, Pisces? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Remember, pay attention to the signs and symbols. Spirit wants you to live your most authentic, your best, your happiest, most abundant life here. So it's time to upgrade. Time to upgrade that thinking. How? Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? Was it a belief based on something in childhood? Is it a belief because of some sort of energy that happened in the past that told you you weren't good enough, you couldn't do something, or that you'd lose whatever you put your heart into? It says, what new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. Yes, I love it. Pay attention, because Spirit is prompting you to move forward, and it may prompt you to get outside of your comfort zone and believe that good things are coming in here for you. And I certainly see that happening. If you focus on what it is that you're gaining, focus on the gratitude, open up that root chakra, realize and recognize that your foundation is stable, that you are able to create safety and security for yourself, even if it seems shaky, even if it seems rocky at times. There is a major awakening happening within your energy. So surrender to the change that's happening, because it's coming in for the better. And last but not least, let's see what messages Spirit is bringing in for you. Okay, we have a mother's love. They do want that one. We have a child's love. We have be proud. And lastly, we have trust, which you do have trust showing up numerous times here. So we have mother-child energy going on, whether you are the mother, Pisces, or you are, the child. Some of you, this is your own mother. Now it says here, a mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Whether your mother has crossed over, your grandmother, or this is you wanting to reach out and connect with your children, a mother's love and bond can never be broken. Regardless of the relationship you did have or you do have with your mother, there's still a connection there. And this is also Mother Earth energy as well. You connecting and grounding yourself to that Mother Earth. But for the majority, this is a mother's love. Next, we have a child's love. Some of you are parents. Some of you are maybe looking after children as well. It says the love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on Earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So some of you may be tuning into your intuition about your mother. Maybe you're receiving signs and symbols from a loved one who's crossed over. Some of you are maybe tuning into your intuition regarding your own children, even if you've lost children here. Pisces, I'm just sensing that you're receiving a lot of spirit communication from loved ones, whether they are here or in the present energy. Next, we have be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Time to pat yourself on the back, Pisces, because you have come a long way. You have definitely come a long way. So don't let any limiting beliefs keep you from what you want, because you still have a lot of growth, a lot of success, and a lot of love to put out there and receive in return here. So be proud of who you are. And last but not least, from your guides, your angels here, we have trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more, which is what we just talked about here. Open yourself up. There is a rebirth. Once you really align with this energy of abundance, this is when you're able to really trust that the universe has your back and has your best interest at heart here, that things are going to be okay. Some of you have been doing a lot of praying. Some of you have been asking maybe even for a miracle. Some of you have been focused on an attitude of gratitude, which is wonderful. But if you have been facing any of the challenges from a tower or something that's happened in the past that has challenged maybe your beliefs, challenged who you are, or challenged you at the core, this is all about moving in a brand new direction. That Wheel of Fortune says that you're at a turning point in your life. This is now about good luck. This is about destiny. Destiny that you are creating because you are having this internal awakening that is going to allow you to spread your wings and fly. All right, Pisces, I hope this resonates. A lot of beautiful shifts and changes happening for you in the month of July. Please go with the flow. Surrender to them. Don't resist the change that is rightfully yours. So if this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Do share, like, comment, or subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. And I am sending all of you Pisces out there tons of love and light. Thanks so much for tuning in.